You know what would have been great if Dion sends it in and it didn't make it to Trump. Headline: intercepted.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started, and I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again, or for the very first time.
Well, for the very first time in 4 years, Donald Trump is not our president.
It feels
good
good.
Times.
It feels
does.
good.
And Cerny, we were talking a little bit before the mics went hot about the potential that seemed like a growing potential of some tomfuckery and some tomfoolery by the alt-right, shall we say, or the
Yes,
Trump supporters.
Domestic terrorists, however you want to call them.
Yeah, I think that's an accurate term. So the terrorist-like activities, if not, terrorism itself.
Yeah. That's the group of the looks like a duck, talks like a duck, whatever, the fucking must be a duck, and then, do terrorist shit and like, nope, patriots.
And they also feel really entitled to a pardon or
yeah. I like that.
They kind of like on within the social political meme scene.
Yes.
That Cerny and I are always swapping things back and forth. There has emerged a sort of Karen, I've coined it Karen 2.0, that is a right-wing Karen, white lady that thinks that, yes, she did break into this building and she did break into Pelosi's office, but she deserves a pardon.
Right-wing Karen, and we already done the math on.
Oh, yeah.
Skin color, and I'm sure hair color as well.
Not natural. That is assured. And yeah, a couple, probably a large collection of Dooney and Burke purses.
As like a Confederate flag or somewhere around,
Cerny, imagine if you're like the social media manager for like Dooney and Burke or like any purse company or any company, and then there's some huge fucking breaking news, like pretty much a domestic terrorist attack on the White House, and like on the front page of the biggest paper, someone's like holding your bag, and it says like Dooney and Burke or LV on it. You're just like, fuck. Because you're gonna have to put a statement out that for some are people assume like, oh, this lady was gifted this bag to be like an influencer or something, or they have to say like, hey, we don't
condone this.
We don't condone.
In fact, we'll put her under investigation. Maybe she broke into one of our stores and stole.
It could be. You've done it obviously before. It wasn't your first rodeo.
You seem like a seasoned vet. You took a fucking private jet over there, didn't you?
Yeah, a little smash and grab at the LV before scooting off to WC. But yeah, so there was limited tomfoolery today, which was nice.
Yeah,
which was nice.
It was nice. It wasn't full of the usual horse shit. I'm hoping I was getting like sick and tired of like opening the news. It's like something else where it's like hot. That fucking meme where it's like, I'm really getting sick and tired of living through these fucking historical events. I was getting tired of that shit too. It's like, oh God. It was like always something. It was like,
I know, it's for the first time in history, blah, blah, blah. Like every day was something that was coming out. Now, sir, I did not see the Lil Wayne pardon coming through. That caught me a little off guard.
Did you
hear about this?
No, I did not hear about this. I didn't look at the pardon list because I didn't want to see the capital people getting pardoned. So I was like, I don't know if they did. Did they not? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of it that I saw was like, oh, so-and-so, I didn't really recognize the name, but it was always like corruption charges or financial embezzlement. It's, all these white collar crimes here, but we'll,
those Capitol guys, people didn't get the Capitol stormers didn't get it, did they?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Okay. I did see.
Bannon.
Okay, I know I'm a fucking liar because I did see, I did see Bannon get a pardon. That's the only one that I've seen.
Yeah. Okay. So President Trump granted a full pardon to Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., also known as Lil Wayne. A statement from the White House press secretary said, Mr. Carter pled guilty to possession of a firearms and ammunition by a convicted felon, owing a conviction over 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so they just are, they pardoned.
Oh, I thought I heard about that, but I didn't know he was still on the books for I didn't even think about it. Lil Wayne is exactly on my radar.
Whoa. Deion Sanders wrote in a support for the pardon. What?
Primetime,
Deion. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Matt, I don't know shit about Lil Wayne, but he just pled guilty in December.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so he was facing up to 10 years.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
I missed that one, but that's probably because
wow.
Because we have so many other news stories, it just overloads your system.
Yeah, I mean, the news cycle is like, it's going so fast and furious, you can't even get a fucking handle on it. But the Lil Wayne pardon, that
came out of left field.
I did not. I mean, if that wouldn't have happened, would there have been an article about it? I don't think. Was anybody expecting that?
You know what would have been great if Deion sends it in, and it didn't make it to Trump. Headline: intercepted. Oh, if that was the case, Chip and Stern, I'd be writing the blog right now.
Love it.
Deion sent it in, intercepted.
Deion. Yeah. In a Hail Mary attempt, Deion's Lil Wayne tweet intercepted. Love it, Cerny. Love it.
In a surprising twist, Deion was intercepted. Primetime himself.
Yes. Yeah, he did not intercept it for a change. He was playing both sides. Did he do that his whole career?
What?
Primetime? He would play cornerback and then he would play wide receiver, right?
I don't think he did his whole career.
Okay, but then he would do special teams,
he
would return kicks and shit too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, oh fuck yeah, he was. But I think towards the later on in his career, he stayed on D.
Okay,
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
he was prolific at the cornerback / safety.
What team did he go in under the Niners?
I don't know actually.
Ernie?
I don't know.
I have right here.
He was a Falcon. He was a Niner and a Cowboy. Probably a Cowboy if I had to.
Oh,
and a Raven.
Oh, Raven. That's in the Twilight. Not the Twilight Zone, the Twilight years. Let's see.
not the.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Here we go. Oh, he's a head coach now for the Jackson State Tigers.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I did see that.
He's 53, 6'1", coming in at just under 200 lbs. I thought he would have been a little bit bigger than that.
Cornerback generally don't.
You need to be quick, though, I guess, huh?
Yeah. So he has to be in the Cowboys. He only played 1 year at the Niners.
Oh, yeah. Man, the Niners love to fucking hang on to all the fans. I've seen the dude was on your team. He basically had a layover on his way to superstardom at the Cowboys.
Okay, and most of the fans that we talk to with this bullshit, I mean, what the fuck? Were we 5 years old when this happened? 6 years old?
Yeah, so we I was still shitting myself in 94. I'll tell you that right now.
Fresh out of kindergarten or some shit. They act like they lived through it. I mean, technically you did.
On a technicality, you're correct. Okay, yeah. So he is.
It's like me as a Ram fan. I'll put on some Dennis Eckersley fucking jerseys, mob around town.
Or that's Cerny. That's why when any 49ers fan brings up the legendary Jerry Rice, I said, yeah, the Seahawk great. Because he did play 1 or 2 seasons there, and you can't argue with that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's that does get them every time.
That's one of those that like Joe and Dana just like, oh, that motherfucker.
They just go silent because they don't want to engage.
Don't engage.
Okay.
Disengage. Okay, so Dion, 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Atlanta Falcons ring holder, 2-time unanimous All-American. They retired his number in college at Florida State. He had 53 interceptions with 10 defensive touchdowns.
Damn.
I feel like
he has more defensive touchdowns than he had offensive touchdowns. 10-3.
That's a beast. But I feel like that should have been more. Or are those? I mean, obviously those
defensive
are Hall of Fame.
That is tough to get it.
So that's a pick six.
Pick six.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, we're reading about Dion primetime, dude, and the whole fucking thing. We're just talking about the football. He played baseball too.
Yeah,
and he was really good at that.
He was. No, he wasn't as good. So I was listening to who fucking knows. And it, I don't know. This is so much shit.
You heard it here first.
They were talking greatest athletes of all time.
Bo Jackson.
They said, but because he could have been, he was a Hall of Famer in 2 sports. Realistically, if he didn't fuck his leg up.
Yeah,
his hip, I think. It was a weird, like he fell weird.
Oh, right. He had to get a hit replacement or something, right?
Yeah, like the tendon or something detached from the bone or some kind of weird. He like fell on the pylon or something weird. It was just like a weird. Wasn't even a vicious play.
Oh, he didn't get cracked or anything. It was just some
he
weird,
just fell weird. Yeah.
Freak thing.
Like shit. He was staring down Hall of Fame in 2 sports. Holy shit!
I know.
First off, to even break, to even get to
even make it to play 1 inning or a pitch.
Yeah. Then be a Hall of Famer in 2? Holy shit.
That's insane. So Sanders made his major league debut May 31st, 89. So he was playing for the Yankees. Dude, he batted .263 with 39 bombs. He was playing up until as recently as that's like 1997. That's impressive. Okay, so he was playing for the Falcons. And he became the first person, where did I just read this? In the 1989 season, he hit a home run and scored a touchdown in the NFL in the same week.
Wow.
He's the only man to play in both the Super Bowl and the World Series. Wow. He was on the here's a little drama with White Sox catcher Carlton Fisk. Sanders stepped up to the plate with only 1 out, drawing a $sign in the dirt before the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
And then he failed to run to first base after hitting a routine pop fly, trotting back the dugout. Yankees fans booed, and Fisk told Sanders, "Run the fucking ball out." Sanders responded, "Piece of shit." Later in the game, Sanders told Fisk, "The days of slavery are over." He comes up and wants to make a racial issue, but there's no racial issue involved. There's only the right way and the wrong way to play this game. Interesting. Wow. He requested $1 million salary in 1991.
Wow.
And then he proceeded to bat
$158.
The fucking balls, though, dude. Actually, I could see you really making a good case for that, because you're like, how many fucking jerseys am I going to sell? Everyone's going to want a cool primetime jersey.
Like
that's
a
half fucking baseball.
Two-Face,
yeah.
Two-Face thing going on.
A Harvey Dent jersey.
Harvey Dent Tux.
Have you those ones I usually am okay with. The ones that do bug me are the Giants A's ones.
I know. It's like, please, fuck the A's if you're a Giants. I mean, please.
And the colors fucking green with black. And then orange and yellow. It's just like, it's the most grotesque looking thing there is. Or the hats where they do it.
It's an assault on my eyes every time I see it.
I don't know no one can. The player union can't be approving those kind of things. I don't know how that's even happening. Who lets that out the door?
That's the black market jersey right there.
Oh yeah, that's like on the overpass when you're walking into the thing.
Yeah. Or it's like
he's he's the guy selling next to the $5 T-Cats that we bought before the Guns N'
Oh
Roses.
yeah, with no ice in his fucking ice chest. The warm T-Cats.
I think I was more excited just to like reward this guy's, fucking grind and his hustle.
Going for it. Yeah.
I was like more excited to give him $5 for that than I was to even crush this T-Cat.
Yeah. And then we had to remember we were drinking it and the fucking walked right up on the cop.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, oh God. And he's like, that pound it down. Let's go. I was like, all right, sweet.
All right. Yeah, that was a really fun. That was a fun day.
I know.
Concert
That was again pretty good.
Remember when we can go to things like that?
I
think,
know. Yeah.
Hopefully,
the salad days.
The salad days. The green days. Well, they could be coming. They hope is on the way. Hope is on the way. Now, unfortunately, Cerny, for both of our football teams, all hope is lost for the Super Bowl.
It was rough.
I'll be honest, in an upset, I feel the Rams turned it on the Seahawks and stuck it to them.
Yeah, it was an upset. I think the Seahawks were favored to win by like 4.5.
But they stumbled right into that game. I mean, they were not looking sharp at all before that.
Then the Rams defense decided to take the day off on Saturday against Green Bay. And now we have to listen to the fucking Brady Rogers Bowl or whatever they're doing.
Is that what they're going for? So when is the Super Bowl?
No, this is it's not the Super. This is the I always call it Brady Rogers
League
Championship. The Super Bowl is always the first Sunday in February.
That's right.
So it'll be the 7th, I think, this year. So it's like they're trying this. This is what they're going to do. So I think Rodgers, off the top of my head, is like 37 and Brady's like 42 or some shit.
Is this their last game? Is this going to be their last game?
Well, then on the other side, in the AFC, is the Bills and the Chiefs. I think Mahomes is the oldest of the two quarterbacks. He's like 25. And then the other guy's like 24. So they're going to like old guard versus new guard. I bet you there's no fucking way they can't do it.
Young up-and-comer versus the old guard. The things of the past.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
So they're either going to like the NFL is going to like blow a load in their pants if they get the fucking Chiefs and the Packers. We've got Super Bowl I. That's the very first Super Bowl. So now it's like, and they're or they're gonna have like the Bills versus Tom Brady.
For Super Bowl LV, also known as 55.
Las Vegas. Oh, okay.
I believe, Cerny, if I recall, Roman numerals.
Yes, it is.
Yes. What's the deal with the Roman numeral? Is if you put it on the right side of it, it like subtracts it or some shit like that, right? There's some rule like that, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Because it would be
50, X is 10.
So if you wanted to write 9, you would write 1X.
Or no. I don't know.
That's okay.
No, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1V, 5 is V, 6 is V1.
Okay.
V3.
V2,
So
V3.
I think it's just 4. Something's kind of fucked up.
Okay. Who the fuck decided that was like the way to go? And then everyone just bought in? Rome. You know what, Cerny? That's a really good fucking sharp. That's sharp. That's a good place to start. I like that thinking.
I'll start there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just one of those false things. But I'll start with the Romans.
I walked right into that one. That was really something.
If it is the Romans, we could blame Julius Caesar.
I can't believe. Did he make the salad? Okay, so this Sunday, we have the 5 seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing the home team Green Bay Packers. The number 1 seed, that's on 3:05 kickoff and Fox. Lambeau Field. Freezing your tits off there.
Is
no
it
doubt.
3:05 Eastern or Pacific?
Ooh. All times are Eastern.
Okay.
So that will
So
be noon 05 for our West
I
Coast.
was like, damn, it's going to be late.
Left coast be the left coast. West Coast be the best coast, you know.
Right.
And then the number 2 seed plays the number 1 seed. That's Buffalo playing Kansas City. That one's at 6:40 Eastern or -3 or
3:40
p.m. That's on CBS, which I don't want to speak out of turn here. I don't like how CBS runs their football games from like a TV perspective. I would much rather watch Fox or pretty much anything else. I don't like CBS. How do you feel?
So
Their graphics look so old and shit.
yeah,
It's like,
the graphics are okay, but Fox with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman is the fucking worst.
Oh yeah, and I hate that robot, the Fox robot that comes in.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude! Like Wall-E 4.0, and he fucking takes up half the screen now. Have you noticed that? He comes in, he's like spikes the ball and then sprints across. I'm like, I just missed the snap. Yo,
ABC is actually okay, but Chris Collinsworth, he sucks.
Oh my god,
he's the worst too. Well, he's not the worst. He's second to Joe Buck. I mean, fuck. You know what, Joe Buck, you're only there. This is coming from from pros, Chip and Cern. We know how to fucking announce something.
A couple of
right
broadcasting legends.
You're only there because you're dead. So get out of here.
Similar ilk. Yeah, I mean.
How could your dad have so many famous calls and you be such a fucking bum? Such a scrub.
I honestly, have you heard anybody, and not trying to be a troll, say that they like didn't mind Joe Buck or they actually liked him?
No.
Or
you know what? You know what drove me crazy? That one call he had several years ago. Remember when the Red Sox came back against the Yankees?
Yeah.
And then they were teased the home run. And he's like, you could keep on running to New York. That just pissed me off more than anything. I don't know why, because it was like, this is lame. That was the lamest.
That's all. That's the best you can think of.
I mean, you try to do, like your dad's, like, his dad's like,
a legend.
Yeah. Do you believe, or not? Can't believe what I just saw. Fuck. It's like, you keep on running to New York. That's your claim to fame. Unplug his mic.
Now, is he though? I will in playing devil's advocate here. Is Joe Buck kind of one of these things like Nickelback, where it's kind of, it's cool to hate him? Yeah. Like no one's going around with a Nickelback sticker or like, oh yeah, I went to the Nickelback concert last night. Like no one says that. Yeah, like Chad Kroger's got some great pipes and slays a mean rhythm guitar. But is it kind of one of those things, cool to hate?
I don't like him at all. I haven't ever really liked him.
Yeah, and I think it does bother a lot of people. I'm not particularly bothered by it personally, but that he wasn't some great baseball player himself, that he doesn't quote unquote like know the game because he didn't play it, which is
I don't mind that.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't mind. That's not. That wasn't weighing into my. Al Michaels. Al Michaels. I don't know. I don't remember his athletic career, but he's a great announcer.
You know who was really great too? I believe this year took him. Joe Morgan, the great Joe Morgan.
Announcing?
I mean,
he was boring, but like he kind of gave great instructions. I thought he was instructionally great.
The color part of it.
Yeah. But he was kind of boring in my.
Now, where do you sit with Berman?
Oh, that guy's shtick is tired and old.
It's so tired.
Back.
I'm like, come on. It's cringy. It's so cringe during the home run derby.
Boom. He always says, that shit. It's like, get out of here. Stop that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was cool in 1985 when you were on
the first time
ESPN with they only had like 10 people in studio, but the fuck out of it.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so Cerny, how are you feeling about these matchups?
So I'm going to go with, if I had a bet, I'm going with Green Bay.
You had a Dana? Sorry, go ahead.
I think I'm going to go with Green Bay. Simply because Tampa Bay.
The home field advantage?
Yeah, because it's going to be like the thing that probably hurt the Rams as well is it was like 20 degrees or like 15 degrees or some kind of shit like that.
Oh, it was 30, and they were saying how warm it was and how lucky they were with the weather.
Yeah.
I remember
30.
that. I'm like, what, 30?
Yeah, 30, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I think it's going to be like 26 or something.
Oof.
And Tampa Bay, I already saw the thing where like Tom Brady knows how to play in cold weather, so they should be fine. Like, okay, but is he throwing to his fucking self? Because I'm pretty sure everyone else is from Florida.
And yeah, didn't Gronk come
Oh
back?
yeah, Gronk. Yeah, he came there.
Yeah.
He's not as effective
Okay,
as he was.
so Tampa Bay.
And I'm you know what? I'm going with the upset Buffalo.
Upset special with the Buffalo Bills.
They are rolling.
Dude, it's not who's the better team. It's who's rolling. Who's got the momentum. Totally.
I don't even know if I'm sure he will play, but Patrick Mahomes, you saw that he got tackled on Sunday. It didn't look that bad, but his head hit the turf.
Uh-oh.
Wobbly legged.
Baby deer?
Oh yeah, baby deer, and then he had the 1,000-yard stare, like the lights are on, but no one's home.
Oh no!
Like,
and then they had to cart him off.
No, they had to like arms over the shoulders and kind of walk him off.
Wow!
So
he got his bell rung.
Concussion protocol.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, he should probably be okay to do it, but I don't know. I've seen it not. They've not passed the the restrictions.
Yeah, and you know what? The NFL can't fuck around with that anymore. There's too much heat on him for that stuff. Like, if it comes out that, oh yeah, he did and he got cracked again and now he's a vegetable, that's not going to fly. The Goodell will be,
Yeah, I think they have like
he's already
impartial third party.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, he's not as bad. I saw the of the four. This is a while ago. Of the four commissioners of basketball, hockey, baseball, and football, Goodell was actually number 2 of the 4.
Is Manfred last?
No, he was third. It was the hockey guy. He was last. I don't know. They have some. I don't really follow hockey, but so
I don't even know what's going on over there.
No, they said these some lockouts and this and that. So he's a joke.
They do have a lot of strike problems. I feel like every time I hear about hockey, they're like, oh, they're threatening to strike again. It's like, oh, the last strike was 18 months ago. I'm like, whoa, okay, they're not fucking around then,
Then it was Manfred because he, at this point in time, he had botched the whole coronavirus and delayed the
fucked
start.
that up so badly.
And then, so they said Goodell, obviously, he hasn't started out to be good, but he's kind of changed his game a little bit. And they said he's not as hated as he once was, and he's actually improving. And then the basketball commissioner was actually he's favorable because he's open to listening and all that other stuff.
He's just being
I want to say David Stern or whatever like Howard Stern or
no,
I can't remember.
I don't think it's Howard. Robin. David Stern, right? No, he was.
He's the one that died. He just died.
Oh, rip. NBA commissioner Adam Silver.
That's it.
I was gonna say that, but I thought, who's the guy that like correctly predicted the like the elections and stuff? He's really good at predicting these. Like, he runs these crazy models and stuff. I feel like his name is Silver something. So I had those confused. I had him mistaken for that.
Oh,
so
I don't know.
Adam Silver. Okay. Oh, he did. He has been coming down pretty hard on some fucking tomfoolery business. That.
Yeah, if you break protocol or
Donald Sterling and shit. Yeah. Here's Goodell. Weren't we looking up how much Bud Selig made and just was making us angry?
Oh man, talk about one of the worst commissioners. He's terrible,
dude. I don't think Manfred's not good at all. He's terrible.
It's like he just picked right up where this fucking.
Yeah, he picked up Selig's
off.
fumble, and he's fucking puts it around too himself. Oh man. It's like, what would you used to yell when someone kept fucking booting it? Stick a fork in it, or that's right, stick a fork. Remember when like a shortstop would be like, ooh, and boot it like 4 times.
Step on it.
Could you imagine creating an error and then you have just the other teams just talking just mad fucking shit at you the whole game.
Oh,
We did that for many years
years
in high school.
Because you already felt bad enough when you made an error. You feel like you wanted to just crawl into a hole in the field because you're standing there and everyone's looking at you.
Your fucking folks are there. The chick you're trying to bang later is there. Her friends are there. Your other buddies are there. And you just made a fucking fool of yourself by booting this ground ball. And then you have the other thing just yelling.
Even sometimes your own team.
Sometimes a cell phone was needed. Remember, Cerny, this was before we would Google like 2 classes before the game. You know, if the game, the bus leaves at fucking 2, at our like 1 o'clock class, we're Googling like baseball heckles, and we just print the top.
HeckleDepot.com.
Heckle, is it still up?
I don't know. I haven't checked it actually.
When's the last time we? It's got to be up, right?
It had gold. It was nothing but gold.
It was nothing but gold. Although, are we going to ruin our whole memory if we go through these and we're like, ooh, these are kind of lame? Oh, no, it's up. HeckleDepot.com. Here we go. Oh, my gosh.
It still has the classic clip art.
This, I think,
the 2006 clip art.
This is frozen. This website is frozen in time from 2004.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's great. And then in the corner there, one of the logos is an umpire with glasses on with his hand out, and he has a service dog with him that's feeding him. All right, Cerny, the fans will read off a couple heckles for him.
Okay.
What should we do? We got to do umpire, pitcher, batter, and then is there like,
they had outdated heckles?
Oh.
I thought.
It's not allowing me to do modern website things. I was trying to open a new window. It wasn't allowing me to do that. All right, we'll just start with umpire heckles. We'll go through. They're rated. Oh, okay. So out of 5 stars.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you see are any of these really standing out at you?
You drop more calls than AT&T. That is a 2-star.
That's 2 stars a gift on that one. That's one that there's always that guy who's trying to kind of get in, and he drops that one, and you're like, oh, dude.
I mean, I thought only horses slept standing up. That's a classic. That's
certified 5-star classic by Chip and Cern. All right, let me see. I hate the ones that's like, what was the one I saw? The opposing team's manager called your uniforms ready. Oh, gotcha. You really got him on that one.
I mean, you could always say like, which one's your son out there? You know, those are, that's a little cleaner.
Ernie, this one's a 1-star. So it's after the ump dusts the home plate off, you yell, "You're going to make a great wife someday."
I think we used that one.
That one, that'll get you a look. That'll get you some fucking dagger eyes over in the dugout. Like, what? Don't fucking run your mouth about that. Is your rule book written in Braille?
Oh,
pretty solid. You can't go wrong with that one.
I like that one. I don't like you're not going to sleep a minute tonight because you've slept all game. That was like,
a little wordy.
Yeah, that's the problem with some of these. They're a little wordy. I think
a mouthful to kind of get that out. Get a hammer and some nails. The plate's moving around. That's a great one. Because that's not it doesn't have to be, when the ump's expanding the zone a little bit, you just kind of let that one fly out of the back of the dugout. That'll get the audience, that'll get the crowd into it too a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
I like this one. Hey, Blue, how can you sleep with all these lights on? It's pretty good.
I think some of the best is like when you're asking a question, like that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Should we move on here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. Oh wow, this is long. I mean, Cerny, there's got to be 100 umpire heckles here.
Wow.
Dog robber. It's also kind of funny to these one like this one's just sit down, bus driver. Just some random shit. which leads us to a great story in our misspent Little League years. And this is when we're 14, 15, 16. We heard this, I don't know if you would call it a heckle, but maybe like a cheer. And I'm going to reenact this, but I'll step away from the mic a little bit so it will be.
Okay, I know we're going.
Teddy fuck! Just give a teddy fuck! And you're yelling titty fuck.
But you're saying it in the cadence that no one ever understands.
But you're saying it in a cadence. And then someone will be like, what? Like, coach, after saying it the whole game for like 3 games in a row, coach is like, yo, Nicodemus, what are you saying? What, titty fuck? Shakes his head, turns around. That was a great one. All right, Cerny.
You know what's one of my favorites? Remember when we were getting like a lecture from the coach or whatever it was, and whatever we're going to do in practice. And he's like, any questions? And you said, yes. Where do babies come from? And he just turned around and walked away.
I did that.
Oh yeah, you did.
How did we not? I mean,
we were in great shape. We were in great shape back then because
all we were doing was running, disciplined,
push-ups. Yep, a lot of discipline.
That's
you think
funny.
we learned? Not once.
I do remember.
Actually, we did learn, but it was just the impulse was so great to just say something.
Honestly, we weren't even there. We played baseball because we loved it. I think all of us were there because just to make each other laugh for a couple hours a day and just have the fucking greatest 3 hours of our lives that day, every fucking day. That's how amazing that was.
Yes.
And I do remember one specific incident with the coach our senior year where he had a little bit of a shorter fuse, we'll say.
Yes.
And so I'm running my mouth, and I said something, and he goes, all right, you want a fucking joke or whatever? Everyone's running. And I remember we were just gotten the outfield from the infield grass, and I was like, sorry, guys. I'll shut up. My bad. This one's on me. My B.
I think he said, because we made a bunch of errors and he was yelling at us, you said put a tent over the circus or some kind of shit, because that's what he used to say, and he was like, okay.
He had hit his boiling point with me.
Yeah.
Which,
I think he did with all of us.
With all. The totality of basically what this podcast is times what? Like 3 or 4?
Yes.
If not more?
Yes, because we had
It
Joe
was just
well into the hijinks.
But think like this, but being 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, yeah.
And you can imagine.
The energy through the roof.
Just
not really knowing any boundaries or
huge dips. No thing. Okay, Cerny, are we going to batter, Heckles, pitcher, or we want a fielder heckle? Or just some chatter?
Oh, let's see some chatter.
Let's just go to chatter. So this is for anyone that's not, really into baseball or whatever. Chatter's just kind of like teddy fuck. Just stuff you yell out throughout the game. Kind of keeps things alive, keeps it fun, keeps it loose.
Mindless chatter. Throw strikes.
Yeah, throw strikes. Try and meet the ball. So sometimes encouragement, sometimes it's meant as a roast.
Gave him a shave. That's
okay. That's like a pitching. If you had a close call there, that's a good one.
The smeller, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Toss
an onion in there, dude. Like a Spicoli, dude. Toss that onion in there. I like that one.
Okay.
Keep him honest. Spin his cap. These are a little bit.
Be ready, boys.
Limber, stroke that oak. Limber that timber. I love shit like that's the good.
Yeah. That's the good ones.
Hammered that horse.
Hammered the horse.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. They didn't have too much chatter.
No hitter up there.
Yeah.
Must be the
Grab some bench. That's always a good one.
Or some pine usually, but
that's a good one. That's all the chatter.
Not a lot of chatter.
No, that was bull. We should go pitcher Heckles, and then we'll let's check. Yeah, we'll do pitcher Heckles. Oh, they're back to the
rating.
Oh, wow, dark, real dark, right off the bat. He's gonna take you so deep. You think you're a Malaysian's airplane.
Ooh. That one's recent.
Jesus fucking Christ. Might want to make sure the room is warm before you you drop that one. I wouldn't open. That's not one you're not shouting that one in the bottom of the first.
No.
You got to make it. All right. Oh, they did the same thing. He's going to take you so deep you think you're a Chilean miner.
Oh.
Wow. So just sub latest catastrophe in there. And I think I'm going to say Heckle Depot, you're better than this, man.
That's a 3-star?
Yeah, that's a 3-star. All right. Oh, a classic. This picture is a Pac-Man. Waka, 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 waka.
Yeah.
All the walks.
Okay,
That's a good
that
one.
we did use that one. That's a 4-star.
Now, Cerny, the best heckles I thought was when you would have multiple actors.
Yes.
So you would be like, okay, Joe, you set us up with this line. Then I'm going to come in and I'll do like bump set spike, but I'll bump it up and Cerny will come in and fucking with the punchline. Those are the best ones.
What is Rolade spell? Then everyone else, relief.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
Open the screen door. He's outside. Those are.
That's a good one. It makes you think a little bit, and it's funny.
What? Oh wait, he's outside.
All right. Let's see. What do we have here? The last time he found the plate twice in a row was at dinner. That's a 3-star?
That's a 3-star.
I might say I'm going to give that 2. We need to recalibrate.
I've seen more heat in a toaster. Okay. That's not bad.
We should arrange a funeral for your dead arm. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Man, this is I've seen better pictures at a Tupperware party. That's pretty good. I think
that's not bad.
I think you
Or lighting you up like a Christmas tree. Okay.
That's only 1. That's a solid 3. You can't really go. That's a pretty safe heckle.
I know. If I'm going by their standards, if you say you get lit up more than like someone in an electric chair or something,
yeah,
like, 5-star.
The Night Stalker in 1996, who was executed in California, just super long. Oh, this is a good one. You can fit a closet. You can fill a closet with all those hangers.
Oh,
if you hang a breaky ball, you leave
one.
it up for. One of our good friends is notorious for that.
The one who had a beef with JDL.
I'm sorry, folks. I had to step away from the mic because that was a joke that was just for Cerny, and I knew if he got it, I couldn't look at him.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back.
I'm back too. I'm here for it. Oh, that's great. Flip him over, coach. He ain't done yet.
Yep, that's a classic.
That's a killer. That's a 5-star. I'm going to give that a 5-star. But it's only you got to keep that one in your back pocket because it's the 5th inning. You play 7 innings in high school baseball, I think.
Late in the game. Pitcher's frustrated because he's having a walkie. The manager comes out there. You throw it out there just to bury it in his brain. And look at that. Open the screen door. He's outside. It's only 4 stars.
We need to. How do we write into the site? I think we need to kind of recalibrate some of this. Or
you need to send them. You need to send them on their. Their. I can't even remember the old school
GeoCities account.
You've got mail. That's
the
AOL. They're AOL.
Heckle Depot at AOL.com. We can do a collaboration with them, and we'll do like a Chip and Cern stamp of approval. That we'll just say these 5 are certified, stamped by Chip and Cern.
Classic stamps. We'll even give them a little new game.
Yeah, and Cerny, I didn't even think about this aspect, but part of the heckling is it's all mental warfare. Because if you have the other team out there and you're like, man, I just need to get through this one. I need one more out. But they're yelling at him, he ain't done. And he's like, oh, shit, maybe I am done.
Yeah.
And you start fucking with them. And the more you're getting
there's a lot of downtime in baseball, so the mind is run wild.
This is a solid one. Flip him over, coach, he ain't done. And then you would be just a great setup would be after that. Next pitch way outside, the catcher's, fucking laying out for it. Open the screen door, he's outside. He's done. The coach would walk back out and take him because you broke him. You fucking broke that fool.
That's it. He'd be throwing 55-footers after that.
You're supposed to stop, drop, and roll when you get burned.
Are they running routes to the end zone, or are we playing baseball?
Wow, this one's a little wordy, but you better get a black top hat, a cape, and a magic wand because you ain't fooling anyone with that stuff. That one, that's a prickly one because there's a lot of things you can fumble on the delivery.
Especially if you're like getting excited, just say,
"Yeah,
put your magician suit on. You ain't fooling nobody."
Right. Yeah,
or some shit like
the
that.
Cape. I think the capes. That's. Yeah. Any more? Oh wow, this is great. This picture's like a family car. Everyone gets to drive him. He's dropped that one after like back-to-back gapper doubles.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then again, you're fucking in there. So part of the art of the heckle is obviously you have to have a fucking lightning fast Rolodex.
Yep.
Then 2, you have to be able to be paying attention to the game, which honestly sometimes is the hardest part if you're on the bench.
And it's got to be quick because you don't have like you don't have the podium and you got get the mic and everyone stops talking and then you can announce your joke.
Yeah,
you gotta wait for like there's always just like a split second lull in like everyone stops talking for a quick second and you sing it out there.
And if you can effectively deliver these heckles, like Cerny said, I mean, the mental toll that it's going to take on you, you're going to take it to the plate. You're gonna. There's no way you can't go out unscathed. You're gonna go down, and that's why it was so beautiful.
Oh yes, those are great.
I've seen hot dogs with more mustard on them. Oh, this was a great one. This was a chipper go-to back in the day. Get a snorkel on because he just took you deep. I did. I always. That was a good one.
That was good. That was one of your favorite.
There's
or the
more
neck
heat
brace
in an
one.
Amish hone. It's good. Couldn't strike a pose.
No, really throw a fastball. That's a 0-star.
Ooh, that's a fucking T-bone joke. That is a 0-star.
Strike that off of your repertoire.
Remove from sight. Hey, lunch meat, keep serving that bologna. I might rework that one. Be like, hey, lunch lady, can we get some more bologna? Or serving? I don't know. That's got 4 stars. We'll work next pod. We'll workshop that one.
Yeah,
we'll workshop that one. Oh, Cerny, again, we just fucking cover the gamut of everything.
We started with the inauguration and then with the baseball heckles.
And you know what? I think the chipmunks and the Cerny sluts, they're going to be so stoked. And they're going to,
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything for you. So, yeah. If you have any topics you'd like us to dive down on with our snorkels. What was that show? Was it Workaholics, where that dude was going down on the woman? And didn't he have like a snorkel or some shit to like be down there longer?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know if that's Workaholics.
I feel like I've seen this scene. Yeah, how would that couldn't be on Comedy Central, right? No way.
I mean, they could imply it.
You could imply it, yeah. Was he eating pussy with a snorkel? So if you know what scene I'm talking about, email us so we can watch it again or something.
In case you forgot, it's chipandcernshow@gmail.com. Or you can reach out to us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anything Chip and Cern Show. We're here. We're listening.
We're listening, and we're here. And vaccines are rolling out. Very exciting, but I think it's still important, as always. Got to still be wearing your mask, social distancing, all that stuff. Wash your hands, washing your genitals, of course, Cerny.
You
got it. You want some fucking danky dick or some smelly vagina or buttholes and stuff.
That's not being a good citizen.
Yeah, no, it's for the greater good. Just make sure you're all clean. All your genitals are clean. And, be safe out there, everybody. But until next time, I'm Chip.
Cern.
Cheers.